Today, we will discuss the concept of RP English further, right? As well that RP English means received pronunciation, and it is the standard variety of English language. As well that RP English, that is received pronunciation, is also called Queen's language. It is also called BBC language. And we discussed how it is used by the high class people, how it is used by the officials, how it is used in print media, how it is used on television, on radio, right, in schools and colleges also. So, RP English has a set of sounds, right, as each and every language has a particular set of sounds. In the same way, RP English has a set of particular sounds, and these sounds are divided further. The total sounds in RP English are 44. I repeat, total sounds in RP English are 44. Right? And these 44 sounds are further divided into consonants and vowels. So, total 44 sounds are further divided into two classes. The first class is vowels and the second class is consonants. Same is the case with Marathi also, same is the case with Hindi also. So each and average language has a particular set of consonants and vowels. So RP English has 44 speech sounds, I repeat, and these total 44 speech sounds are further divided into the category of vowels and consonants. Out of 44, we have 20 vowels in RP English. We have remaining 24 consonants in RP English. I repeat, there are 20 vowels in English. So, delete the notion from your mind that English has just 5 vowels. That is wrong. In our high school, in our junior college, we have been taught that in English language, just 5 vowels are there. A, E, I, O, and U. Right? A, E, I, O, and U. But this is not the truth. So if you study the sounds of RP English, you would find not 5, not 6, not 10, but 20 vowels. Right? So hammerize your mind that English language has total 20 vowels, not 5. Right? So 44 total sounds, 44 minus 20 vowels is equal to 24 consonants. I repeat, RP English has total 44 sounds. Here sounds means consonants plus vowels. Okay. RP English has 44 total sounds. Again, these 44 total sounds have two classes, consonants and vowels. So 44 minus 20 vowels is equal to 24. So 24 are the consonants and 20 are the vowels in RP English. Right? So today we would discuss the consonants. The students who have passed TYBA, right, they have a familiarity with this topic, but the students of SYBA or FYBA or students of commerce and science, they don't have the knowledge of such consonants and vowels, right? So there is a slight difference between consonant and vowels. As you know that each and every language has a particular set of consonants and vowels. But a question comes in our mind that what is the difference between a consonant and a vowel? Why they are not the same, right? So there is a very basic difference between a consonant and a vowel. If you pronounce any vowel, if you pronounce any vowel, there will be no friction of air in our mouth. The air from our mouth is released freely and easily. For example, if you pronounce the vowel as as a, as oo, as a, as e, see, these vowels are pronounced easily without any obstruction in the mouth, without any friction in the mouth. Okay, but on the other hand, if you pronounce any consonant, you would feel the difference. The difference is that there would be some obstruction in our jaw, in our mouth cavity. Obstruction in the sense the air is not released freely and easily. For example, m, right? Obstruction, m. That is s. Consonant th, like l, obstruction, l. If you pronounce r, see the difference, right? On the other hand, if you pronounce a vowel, there would be no such obstruction. The air is released freely and easily. That's it. The one difference between a consonant and a vowel. The next difference is that if you try to dismantle a vowel, you cannot dismantle it if you try. But if you dismantle a consonant, you would find a consonant plus a vowel there. Dismantle means फोडणे. Okay. जर तुम्ही एखाद्या वॉवलला फोडण्याचा प्रयत्न केला तर तुम्ही फोडू शकत नाही. दुसऱ्या बाजूला एखाद्या कॉन्सनंटला तुम्ही डिसमॅन्टल केलं म्हणजे फोडला, तुकडा केला, तर त्यातून तुम्हाला वॉवल पाहायला मिळेल. आता कसं? हाऊ? फॉर एक्झाम्पल, चेक ए कॉन्सनंट अ. अ ची फोड करा. करू शकाल का तुम्ही? अ अ नो, इट इज प्युअर. ओके. आ घ्या. आ आ. अ काना इज इक्वल टू आ. फोड करू शकत नाही. तसंच ई घ्या. ई ए वॉवल. ई ची फोड नाही करू शकत. ई इज राहणार आहे. आता फोड म्हणजे कशी पुन्हा सांगतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, टेक ए कॉन्सनंट स. व्हॉट? स. स ला डिसमॅन्टल करा. स स स स स तुकडे जर आपण केले तर त्यातून आपल्याला साऊंड मिळेल. कुठला साऊंड मिळेल तर दोन साऊंड मिळतील. पहिला साऊंड म्हणजे स आणि दुसरा म्हणजे अ. स अ स अ अ स. सा. स प्लस आ. सा. राईट. सू. स प्लस उ. हा उ काय आहे? वॉवल आहे. स काय आहे? कॉन्सनंट आहे. कोणताही घ्या. कोणताही कॉन्सनंट घ्या. ल. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, ल. ल ची फोड करा. ल अ. ल प्लस अ इज इक्वल टू ल. अ. ला. ल प्लस आ. ला. लू. ल प्लस उ. राइट. ल कॉन्सनंट उ वॉवल. ले, ल प्लस ए, ए काय आहे? वॉवल आहे. म्हणजेच प्रत्येक कॉन्सनंट मध्ये वॉवल हा असणारच. कुठलाही वॉवल घ्या, कोणताही कॉन्सनंट घ्या तुम्ही, राईट. प्रत्येक कॉन्सनंट मध्ये वॉवल हा असेल म्हणजे असेल, इट्स कंपल्सरी. सेकंड कॉन्सनंट, राईट. फॉर एक्झाम्पल चेक र, र अ आलाच तिथं. रू, उ, रू, र प्लस उ. रे, र plus a, right? Like that. But it is not the case with a consonant. It is not the case with a vowel, sorry. Vowel तुम्ही तुकडे करायचा प्रयत्न केला, त्यातून काहीही दुसरा पार्ट निघू शकत नाही. Right? So the point is that a consonant totally depends upon a vowel for pronunciation. The consonant मधून जर आपण vowel काढून टाकला तर तो consonant would be paralyzed, would be dead. स मधला अ काढून टाका, स अ, you cannot pronounce it. Okay, you cannot pronounce it. So a consonant totally depends upon a vowel for pronunciation, but on the other hand a vowel is independent. Vowel has no need of help from a consonant. You can independently pronounce a vowel. Second vowel, u, a, e, a, u, independent, right? Free air. On the other hand, sa, a, right? F, fa, a, fu, u, fe, a, fe, like that. So that's the difference between a consonant and a vowel. So consonant is called dependent, right, as it depends upon a vowel, and on the other hand a vowel is called independent, right, like that. पण consonant काय आहे तर हा अवलंबून राहणारा आहे vowel वर, पण vowel कसा आहे तर स्वतंत्र आहे, right, like that. So that's the difference between a vowel and a consonant. So after the difference between a consonant and vowel, let's discuss the chart of consonants, that is RP consonants, right? So these are the alphabets. Let me tell you that in our primary school or in our high school, the students are taught A, B, C, D, that is the letters. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Instead of those alphabets, instead of A, B, C, D, it is my personal opinion that the students at the primary level, they should be taught the sounds, okay, and not the alphabets at the primary level, right? Because sounds are more important than the alphabets, right? The sound is the best of any language, right? So when we learn a language, we learn actually the sounds, okay, and after learning the sounds we learn the alphabets, okay. For example, Marathi, we listen the sounds. Yes, sound means consonants plus vowels, right? Same is the case with Hindi, same is the case with any language in the world, right? So instead of learning ABCD at the beginning, we must focus on the sound learning process, right? And it is one of the problems of our English teaching, right? English is not difficult, but it is made difficult by the teachers. Okay, that's not our focusing point. So the sound, as I told you, out of 44 total sounds, we got 24 consonants, right? So English language, that is RT English, has total 24 consonants, right? Let's go through one by one. It is just like learning Barakhadi. It is just like learning Barakhadi. Okay. So we have got two sections. One section is sound and second section is word. Sound, word, sound and word. This is the example, right? So let's begin with the first sound. Let me tell you, this is not P. No, it is P, not P. If you call it as P, it will be the part of ABCD, that is alphabets. Okay, we are not learning alphabets over here, we are learning sound. So the alphabet P has the sound of P, right? P. So it is not P, it is P, right? P, this is the first sound. For example, pet. For example, pencil. For example, puppy. For example, public. For example, puppet. For example, soap. For example, yes, supplement, right? So, P is the first sound. Then take the second sound, not T, it is T. T in the word like 10. For example, task, ticket, yes, train, word of final position, cotton, right? Got, caught, slot, like that. This is K. The sound is K. See, for example, cat. Though the spelling CAT starts with C, right? The sound is created K. Okay. So spelling is not important for learning the sound, right? Even though the alphabet is C, the sound created is K. Okay. So cat in cash, right? In book, word final. In shook, right? In kite, right? Okay. In the word like chicken, so it is K. Then comes the next sound, that is fur. Fur. Fur in for, in Facebook, in first, in focus, right? In buffalo, right? Like that. The second sound is sir. It is in sorry. It is in super. It is in soap. Word final or word middle. Yes, like cars, S, jars, right? Supermarkets, like that. This is the new sound for you people. This is the new sign also. And this sign is th. Th. I repeat, th. It is generally indicated by th. In thigh, right? In thought, in tank, like that. Okay, in thick, right? In thunder. Okay. The next new sound or new symbol for you people is sh. 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 For example, shoe. It is generally indicated by SH. See, the single sound is created by the two alphabets, that is SH. Here in the case of third, it is T and H. So spelling is not our focus, sound is our focus. So sh in shoe, sh in sugar, in sure, right? In cash, like that. The next sound which looks like sh, it is ch. It is ch. It is made out of this sound t and sh, right? It is ch, ch. As you know that it is generally indicated by two alphabets, that is C and H. So ch in chat, ch in chicken, right? Ch in chutney. Chutney is an English word now. Ch in, yes, chat, or let's say chatting. Okay. In match, in catch, right? So many more examples you can have. So this is sure. Let's have a rewind. The first sound is, yes, which is the sound? Please reply. Which is the first sound, please?
F.
If you are confused, just focus on the example, right? The sound is in bold type, right? So it is P. The second sound,
T.
next please.
K.
Next please.
P.
Next please.
S.
Next is.
Th.
Yes, very nice. Next please.
Sh.
Yes, next please.
Ch.
Yes. Kavita and Pratik might have been familiar with these sounds, right? As they have studied it at the QIBA level. Okay. So for
Yes, sir.
F, S, Th, Sh, and Ch. Let's go to the second row. The second row starts with, can you guess the sound, please?
B.
Yes. B in bet, B in bubble, B in boss, B in job. Okay. Can you guess?
D.
Yes. D in den, D in dog, D in God, right? D in drink. Many more examples can be there. The next sound is G, right? Get, got, jaggery, right? Zing, right? Drinking, right? Ghost. Okay. Then the next sound, can you guess? Yes, please.
Y.
No. This one.
W.
Is it V or
W.
See, this sound, okay, and this sound. There is a difference. Many times while pronunciation, we pronounce these two sounds wrongly. That's the Indian tendency. Okay. So this is what? Were or her. Yes. How would you pronounce this word? Tell me please. Very or very? Come on, try. Very or very? We pronounce W-H-A-T as bought. It is not bought. It is bought. Okay. So this sound is v, 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 very, v, v and her. Okay. V and her plus v. In very, in vast, right? Like that. In give, right? And this is were in which, were in what, were in wash, right? So we pronounce this were as verb. In what, where, like that. No, it is were, clear were. Just were, in what, in which, like that. Okay. So don't, yes, pronounce this verb as were and this were as verb. Okay. So were in very, were in vast, right? The next sound is z. Z in zoo. Z in, yes, Xerox, in zebra, right? In zest. Okay, so it is z. It must be a new sound to you. Can you guess the pronunciation? Can you guess the sound, please? Look at here.
The.
Yes, the. It is generally indicated by two alphabets, that is PH. Okay, that. PHIS. Okay, PHIS. How would you pronounce PHIS? Yes, please. PHIS. This, right? But we generally, Indians, pronounce PHIS as this, right? But in the whole chart, you won't find the, dhinadhin dha the, right? Dhinchak wala the, right? We don't have that the in English language, right? So we wrongly pronounce PHIS as this. No, the is not there. The is not also there in English. But we say thank you. We say thank you. The is not there in English, right? So in the word like the, thank you, we must pronounce it as the, thank you, the, thank you, thanks, not thanks, right? So not this, it is this. Okay. So the and the, these two sounds are not there in English language, right? आपण त्याला जबरदस्ती घुसवण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो इंग्रजी भाषेमध्ये. That is the mother tongue influence, we can say that. Right? So we mix our mother tongue with English language. So that's the reason. And the second reason is we hear that word in a wrong way, wrong pronunciation we hear. That's why we imitate that thing wrongly. Okay. So the sound is the, in that, in this, in those, there, right? Brother, brother, the, one final position. Brother, right? Father, not father. Last sound is not clearly pronounced in RP English. That's the difference between RP English and Indian English. We Indians clearly pronounce the last sound also, but the foreign speakers or the let's say the RP speakers, they skip the last sound. Okay, so brother, father, mother, right? Like that. Not sister, it is sister. Okay, so the sound is the. Can you guess this sound? Next sound, please. Yes?
P.
No? So is over here. This sound. This sound is over here. SU. Indicated by SU. Pronounce it.
Sure.
J. Right? This sound and this sound looks the same. Okay, but there is a slight difference. The sound is J. J. Not clear J. Okay, clear J is this. Sorry, clear J. Yes, is this. Okay, this is J. Clear J. Judge. Right, like that. Judge. Judgment. But this is not clear. Right. So J. Pleasure. Measure. Measure. Measurement. आपण माप घेतो की नाही, मेजरमेंट म्हणतो आपण त्याला. Measure, j, pleasure, right? Soldier, soldier. Okay, so j. It is not clear j. So this is j, and this is made with the, right? This sound the plus j. So these two sounds are there. Judge, right? Judgment. Okay, like that. So this is the difference. So let's repeat. The sound is, yes,
B.
Bo.
next please.
Do.
D.
Next please.
G.
Next please.
V.
Okay, it is very, and her. This is
Z.
this is
D.
this one.
Y.
No. Look over here. Yes. The sound is what? This one.
Jo.
Clear judge, judgment, jaggery, right? This is j, j, right? Where j is not clear. Pleasure, measure, like that. So this is j. So today we went through the two sections of the chart. We got the first sound per, then t, then k, then f, then s, then th, then sh. This is ch, b, d, g. It is bh, then z, then d, then j, and j, 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 j. Right. So in our next part of lecture, we would go through the remaining vowel sounds. Right. So till then, let's stop over here. Right. Thank you. Take care.